So tonight's stream, I kind of had some ideas about what I wanted to do, but I'm just gonna do exactly what it says I'm gonna be doing, which is Miitopia and Everspace. I was considering doing some ARMS, but I don't feel like I want to get angry tonight. Same for Mario Kart. I would love to do those games because I know how much you, the audience, enjoys them, and I enjoy them too. But a lot of my a lot of what I'm doing in those games involves me playing online and losing. So maybe we'll get mad when I come back from the stream. Vinny, will you be recording some things while at TMG? I won't be, but I know a few people are bringing their camera. So, yeah. Also, the chat just froze. Hang on a minute. Let me refresh the chat, and then we can get started with Miitopia. Let me make sure you guys aren't gone, because that would be probably not very good. Check, check, check. Whoa. Okay, now you're back. Now the chat's here. I got Chinese food tonight. This is unrelated while I get an overlay. And, I swear to God, the guy behind the counter was like, chop, 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 ninja. And he kept doing it over and over and over again after I placed my order. I just got like a chicken mixed vegetable thing. I was keeping it simple tonight. Because I've got a journey tomorrow. I didn't want to eat too shitty. But he absolutely... Yeah. Just, I don't get it. That's not a good background. I don't know. I don't know what the... I mean, maybe he thought he was entertaining, like, me. Because I was just waiting for my order. He was like, maybe I'll entertain this guy. I'll make him laugh. All the other customers love this shit. No. And, yeah, he just... chop, 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 ninja. I was like... And he was doing it like he was doing the whole thing. And I was just like, is my food ready yet? He was cool, though. He's a nice guy. We ended up talking a little bit about, how bad Chinese food is for you. I literally just dug through my folder, looking for the first thing that fit the aspect ratio as an overlay or an underlay. I don't have a good one for this, so this is the best I can do, really. I know there's people that want me to get started, but, you know, gotta get it right. Come on. What are you doing? What happened with Mario RPG? I finished it. It's all on my Full Sauce channel, and you can watch all of it. And I had a good time with it. So, alright. Playtime is over. I've only got 29 uses left of this demo. Thoughts on new Monster Hunter World trailer? I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it yet. The stream is very therapeutic. It is, actually. It's therapeutic for me. I gotta say, one of the things that this stream is particularly good at is helping me focus on the present moment. Did you ever hear that quote? It's an old Zen quote by an old Zenist. There's nothing one needs to do or achieve beyond fullness of the present moment. Well, you know, when I'm wearing a bee suit and getting chased by mad cunts in Miitopia, like, you know, Bobby Hill blobs, I tend to focus on that. Why am I, what is this? Questionnaire? Your answers will be used as reference for selecting me recommendations. Huh. Pick 0 to 8 characters. I don't really know who these people are. I mean... I guess... And Kalamakari? Pick a well-designed Mies. Oh. Ouija. The Joker. Who looks the most pompous? I guess... the Joker. I see what's happening here. They do these surveys so that other people get better matches. Okay. So here we are again. So we've already got, a thing. They want to talk. There's a talk between me and Sponge. They're gonna talk about Death Road last night. They had a lot of time off today. Time for a new look, huh? I'll be back in a sec. Ta-da! What? It's just happened. Sponge just became Ringo. Sponge just became, like, Abbey Road Let It Be era Ringo. Holy shit, that's his secret. Maybe Sponge was Ringo. Praise. Oh, this is already terrible. Have we got a fucking... Alright, so Ringo Priest and Vine Bee learn how to praise. Well, it's okay, you can't actually see it because Sponge is wearing a hat, so it doesn't really matter, but that was an excellent moment. Wow. Let me know if the volume is okay because it's all over the fucking place lately. Everyone's hungry, so one for each. Mushroom sauté. I found it delicious. I happen to enjoy mushroom. Sponge, as usual, doesn't like anything. Chef Gordon, yeah. Yeah, he liked it. He would. He would like it. Two-Face, love it. Could be a bit louder. It probably will get a little bit louder, but I'm gonna try to, I'll just jack it up. Just one. Let's see. Frilly vestments, fancy. Oh, let's do a roulette. Or, yeah. Vinny, did you see the latest Best of the Worst? Yes, I did. I did. I kinda was packing and half-heartedly paying attention, but I think I have to watch Hollywood Cop now. Oh shit, Gordon Ramsay. That outfit is very becoming of Gordon. Tums Festival! I guess you guys have seen it. Famous internet sensation Richard Evans doesn't remember hearing Tums Festival. And I lost. Great. It's okay, we go again. Nintendo likes hand enemies. There's a lot of hand enemies. Okay. Oh, you fucking bastard. You almost are kind of better off just going completely random. Alright, I guess that's really all we can do here aside from buy some stuff. Sponge wants candy. Two-Faced wants a banana. Don't read into that too much. Okay. So again, if you've never seen this stream, of Miitopia. This is the demo, the game is not out yet. I don't have like a review copy or anything. Nintendo doesn't do that for me. However, the demo is pretty substantial. This is my second stream of it. It's a game where you get your Miis into RPG battles, and then whose fucking face is that? Is that a Pikachu? Holy shit. Catherine Janeway mouse. This is almost as bad as the Voyager episode where she became a lizard. Almost. Tom Paris went warp 10. Catherine Janeway de-evolved into a fucking mouse. Alright, Chakotay. Are you a man or a mouse? Chocolate Day. My favorite first officer. Chocolate Day. Uh-oh. Gift of Divine Power. What the fuck is this? HP Sprinkles Power Awakened. Haha, you've awakened a new power. If you lose HP, you won't be able to fight much longer. Use some HP Sprinkles to recover before you're knocked out. I think I used Sprinkles already, no? We don't have very many. Oh wow. Okay. Many sprinkles were used. It's a relatively simple RPG system. You know, aside from taking out popular Star Trek captains. I'm sure my character just showed off for Sponge. A lot of Sponge in the past couple of days, huh? Sponge has been in this, Death Road to Canada, this, before that. I like how a status effect in this game is just a character making a face so funny that your characters have no choice but to laugh. Safe and sound. Gotta catch up, Two-Faced. Booby trap? I'm an adult. Do you want some mouse treat? Yeah, I'll fucking cook that right up. Beautiful. Confirmed, Two-Faced and Gordon Ramsay sleeping together. Sponge needs new robes. What the fuck outfit is this, Sponge? What in the name of good, holy, evil, and everything in between are you doing, Sponge? Nanny. Sponge is now a fucking nanny. Alright, you want outdoor gear. Fine. That's not quite that funny. I'm gonna go for green, just because, you know, you always go green. Because Link, of course. Someone asked before, am I gonna do the Zelda DLC when it comes out? Yeah, pretty much exactly that. I don't know how long I'll play it for, but I'll definitely get the Tingle outfit and do the trials thing, at the very least. Everyone's hungry. God damn it. It's like in Death Road, everyone's like either hungry or tired all the time. In this game, everyone's just hungry. Guess, yeah, Two-Face is like, yeah, give me that shit. Nah. We still need to find something that Sponge loves. Come on, Sponge. Come on, Sponge! Sponge, fucking don't eat anything. I thought I was a picky eater. I'm really not that picky compared to Sponge. You did it. You returned my face. Chocolate day. Tell me how you're doing. A flute plays in the distance. Look at those arms, those noodly spaghetti arms. Yeah, as soon as Chakotay shows up on screen, you hear like a flute and like drums just slowly pounding in the background. And if you didn't watch Voyager, you won't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Not that I'm recommending Star Trek Voyager. Tribal rhythms begin. Too bright. Janeway was the most inconsistent captain. One minute she was like, we gotta go for the Prime Directive, we gotta obey Federation law, and then the next she was like, fuck the Prime Directive! Sasuke and Catherine Janeway together. Thank you so much. Here, have this hunk of cheese. Oh. I was really hoping I would get some cheese. Look at that. The lifeless... wow, the faceless, slumped-over body of Nicolas Cage. Do I have any specific series of Star Trek you like? I would often cite Star Trek Next Generation as my favorite show of all time, actually. So... I don't know if that's true, 100%, but it's definitely up there, so yeah, Next Gen. Face off! What a Travolting movie that was. Someone said in chat, I personally like Star Trek Atlantis more than Star Trek SG-1. Oh shit, is that Nick Cage? Snake's alive! We found him! Rocky Nick Cage! It's amazing! Look at that face! Oh, this game is wonderful. Oh look, it's the Cumulus. My favorite clouds. Oh, yeah, it's dripping. It's dripping. Probably should have used that on Nick Cage Rock. Wasn't Nick Cage in a movie called The Rock? Or is that... am I thinking of something else? Something else. He was in Con Air. Sean Connery was in The Rock, right? But not Nick Cage. He was! Oh! He was in that movie. Okay. Our love grows. Sponge is looking out for number 1. Okay. And number 2. Booby trap. It just sounds much dirtier than it is. Don't worry about it though, it's fine. Oh. Ow. I mean, you're using a bee stinger to hurt a rock. You dumb asshole. Just let me live my rock life. What a waste of time. Not the bees! It was- oh my god, that was a perfect- I can't believe I didn't realize that. That was the Wicker Man recreated. My character stinging him with a bee stinger sword is basically just fucking Wicker Man. This is- okay, so now this is 3 Nick Cage movies in one. The Rock, Face Off, and The Wicker Man. I'm going to shit a cock. This doesn't make any sense. This game is sentient. I'm convinced of it. Calm brings the whole party to their senses with a soothing spell. Who gets that bonus? Why not? Chalk Rock? V Rare. And Cotton Candy. I know what that is. That's from the Cumulus Clouds. Nintendo's editing my game live. I wouldn't be surprised. They have a direct connection. Mario has logged in. I need more food. A morsel? A morsel of XP. Damn. I was kinda hoping for that copper armor. Worth it. Smack one enemy senseless with a red-hot frying pan. That's about right. That's about in Gordon Ramsay's character. Oh god, it's like a mosaic. What's my favorite Indiana Jones moment? That's a good question. The monkey brains. I don't know, I have a lot. There's too many. I mean, Raiders is my favorite Indiana Jones moment. Fuck. Set the chat to slow mode. We're already on 8 seconds. Which is, you know... pretty substantial. I like when he goes in Carbonite. Oh, I have bad news about that Han Solo movie. Last night we talked about the directors departing because there were creative differences. Well, there's a little bit more info. Apparently, the acting was bad. Sponge is gonna love this. Oh, okay, Sponge actually did like it. Sponge likes chocolate. Apparently, the directing was not so great, and the acting was actually pretty bad. From the lead, Alden Ehrenreich. This is a report, this is a rumor from Kathy Kennedy. I don't know how true it is, it's just some, you know, some bullshit. So take this totally with a grain of salt. The acting was subpar from both Alden Ehrenreich. They didn't really care for the directing, but the script was good, and Emilia Clarke was apparently very wooden. So Emilia Clarke plays Khaleesi, Daenerys Targaryen, Mother of Dragons, Bringer of the Storm, Eater of the Unholy Flesh, or whatever, in Game of Thrones. And she does that role really well. But did anyone see her in Terminator Genesis and think, wow, what a performance? wasn't that, I thought it was for a character that commanded that level of like strength. I don't think she did justice to the part. I think she did well. She does really well with Daenerys, but I'm not sure she has the same range that people are hiring her for these roles, and it's just like, wait a minute, this isn't really working, is it? Anyway, face on. Oh, got my face back. I got mixed up with a bad one. You're not a bad sort, I suppose? Fine. You deserve at least something. Wow, you're kind of a cheap-ass, Nicolas Cage. Dickless Cage. What? You're loitering or something? Oh, you're looking for the Dark Lord. You plan on defeating him? I believe you. Not. It's just he hasn't been in a good movie in a while, so he's a little broke. Why does Nick Cage always sound like he's in mild pain? I would imagine he is. He invented his own, acting style. Nuevo Shamanic. And it's about channeling the energy of your ancestors into your performance, or some shit like that. Other actors give him a lot of credit. They say that he's the only actor who's actually trying to do something, like, exciting with acting. And he has really good performances. Oh my god, this is scary. He does have some genuinely good performances. Raising Arizona comes to mind. Other movies. Nah. That's about right. That's about right. That moment was more or less me in a nutshell. And Sponge is crying. Not surprising. Not surprising at all. Leaving Las Vegas, adaptation. Nicolas Cage is a schlock master, but he's got some really good chops. Here and there. It's the right role. It's like Emilia Clarke. The right role, and she's great. Flambe. Sponge is unmoved. Sponge already had a good cry. Gordon is being kind of selfish and only feeding himself. I'm fast-forwarding through some of this battle, so if it looks like it's going extra fast, that's the reason why. Oh, I'm crying. I think I have to go into a safe spot. Not that I even remember what that does, but... Oh, right. Okay. I see that Isaac emote everyone's posting. I was listening to, podcasts. Duncan Trussell interviewed Egg McMuffin. And so if you're ever interested in learning a little bit more about Isaac and its inception and Ed's life, he did a pretty good interview with him. And Duncan Trussell's just insane to begin with. So I definitely recommend suckling upon his undercarriage. And of course I look in chat and someone posted Trussy. Like Duncan Trussell, Trussy, okay. What the fuck is this music? Is that drunk music? Kind of reminds me of Earthbound. Let's try to scare. This game. This fucking game. Sponge is like kind of damaged. I'm getting some serious Splatoon vibes from the, like, vocoder. Yeah, I don't mind the music in this game at all. I think it's pretty good. Two-Face is making Sponge fall in love with her. Making him. Oh fuck, yep. Chat is broken because Miitopia was uttered. Look at me, Gordon. Look at me, I can cook, Gordon. It's fucking raw! So my character just showed off, and Gordon just called it raw. That's perfect. That is so fucking perfect. It's like, you know, I fancy myself someone who can cook these days, at least a little bit. I would imagine, like, showing Gordon my creation. Oh, fuck. Oh, this is terrible. Fucking stop, please. Proud Proud Protector. I read that as Pound Protector. And I don't even really... I wouldn't have even ventured a guess as to what that could have meant. A warrior in the party has reached level 5. Oh yeah, we're acquainted. Sort of likes. How many friendship levels are there? Jeez. Help a friend out with their next action and boost its effects. My characters are also fucking just completely starving. Oh, what is this? Oh. Okay, let's agree on some ground rules for our room. Yes, totally agree. We should always keep the room clean. Yes, definitely. We should always keep the inn clean. Okay, sure. We should always keep the entire world clean. You lost me. Wow. It's about as inane as a conversation as they come. Not yet. I'll let you have your fun with your beast. Oh, yes, please. Yes, please. Chick gear. Which might be a play on words, ever so slightly. This game. Banshee tears, huh? I don't know. Two-Face could use a little bit of, an upgrade. Bird and bee, huh? Also, people are saying green for Scoot. I think I can fix that. Yep. Green for Scoot. Why not? Finally. Finally, we can zip zoom our way to the treasure. I'm waiting for this moment. I know someone else who has been too. His name is Desert P. I don't even think he's here. I just wanted to say that. $280G. Alright. Oh shit, that wasn't even the big treasure chest. This is the Big Dick Daddy treasure chest. And copper armor. I'm sorry guys, the bee outfit has to come to an end. This is better. Wait, what does my character want? Wait, Sponge wants a new weapon. Sponge wants a silver staff, so he could charge that crystal there. And Gordon, oh my lord. Gordon Ramsay needs this. I wonder how many fucking outfits there are in this game. It's perfect. Now he's basically Gordon Fieri. It's trash chef. There are over 700. There are 700 plus outfits in this game. Dear God. Vinny, why don't you just change the aesthetics to the bee outfit? Well, maybe I don't want to be a bee. Just let it be. Let's see what happens during auto battle. I'm just gonna fast forward through the whole thing and see how fast they can make this go. Because I'm assuming the more I play this game when it comes out, the more I'm gonna be fast forwarding. It just everyone's crying. That's really all that's happening right now. Everyone's having a big whimper. There it is. Proud protector. Time to protect against pounding. Nice. Nice! Holy shit, stop crying. During these fights, you're probably gonna want to use sprinkles at the very least. Touched by Sponge's praise. Easy. And a bunch of Banshee tears, but still no, like, meat. Or just something. So, Two-Face, do you have a war cry that you use in battle? Of course. Do tell. Give Two-Faced a war cry. Chat? Walrus. You guys are up on your Tamagotchi lore. Whoa. Whoa, 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 this is a lot. Oh, it's all different, like, pieces. Oh, they go down quick. Nice, Two-Face just fucked them right up. Our bond grows even closer. Get well soon. Whoa. Fucking nice. Pilfer. Attempts to steal snacks from the enemies. Sounds good. You would think something called apple jelly would drop either apple or jelly. Stingy. Stingy as fuck. Oh, look at this battle. Fucking hell. That honestly looks like a banana. Oh, Gordon Ramsay's pissed. I know a girl who dreams of ghosts. She don't use jelly. She don't use toast. I'm getting the words completely wrong, aren't I? She uses Vaseline. Those are the lyrics? Really? Jesus, the flaming lips are so fucking weird. If you want extended research for this stream to help you fully enjoy it, there should be like annotations, you know, for like references like on Wikipedia. So that reference in particular, that was a Flaming Lips song called She Don't Use Jelly. You mean the Flaming Lips are great? I love a lot of their music. I'm into like 4 of their albums a lot, and then I have a couple of scattered songs that I like. I'm not really a fan of some of their more recent output. Saw them live though. Kind of semi-disappointing. I liked it for a lot of reasons, but then there's like too many weird versions of their older songs that just, I felt like they were trying too hard to be different, to make the song sound different, and it didn't really work for me. I mean, that's my own opinion, of course. But some of the set was excellent, and then some of the other stuff that they did, like the Soft Bulletin song, sounded like kind of like mangled cock. Are you a self-taught singer? Singer, in air quotes. I never took any lessons, but I think I wouldn't mind doing that. I've been thinking about it. If we ever did like a bunch of shows, or if we ever did like a mini tour, I would probably take a few vocal lessons to learn some exercises and stuff. I do like singing more now than I did, but I don't sing in the car like I used to. Now I just kind of, you know, when we're in the studio. I don't have a lot of range. But it can be fun. I just never really... I just wanted to play guitar, really. I never really wanted to be a singer. It just kind of happened that way.
Oh, the people's gratitude has awakened new power within you. Truly you are a beacon of hope for all of Miitopia. Alright, you may continue smiting monsters. Oh, and you'll get your next perk once you reach 100 people. Hop to it. Pow!
Okay, Sponge. I think you're ready for this weapon now. Ah, do you want me to put some titty sprinkles on my characters? Crystal Q-tip. This is a very extensive demo. I've said that before, but it is an extremely extensive demo. How is it that Sponge is this much of a cunt when it comes to eating? How the fuck am I supposed to feed you? Sponge didn't like Banshee Tears. A character that is the embodiment of sadness does not like to drink tears. Who the fuck is that? Is that the Pringles dude? Is that Pringle? This makes me think of Hyrule Castle. Remember Hyrule Castle when you saw it from a distance for the first time? Only one more face to find now. What an ordeal. Think the last one will go smoothly? Yeah, but what if a big scary boss monster jumps out at us? Dude, why'd you have to say that? So, we meet again. Pathetic. It's not even worth the effort to crush you myself. This should be enough to finish you off. No, Bill Trinan, don't do it. What the fuck is this? The pile of stone must be Greenhorn Castle, yes? That useless king. Got something special in store for him. Bill. Yep, it's Lucy from Charlie Brown. As an imp. Sponge kills an enemy. I'm not happy. Sponge has a conscience. Ouch. A little more titty sprinkles to get the power levels up. Just a couple more titty sprinkles. Oh boy, she's got a lot of health. Sponge just powered up my jump slash. That's teamwork. That's friend. That's friendos. You okay? That was really sweet, Sponge. Thanks. Just a couple of sprinkles. Ah, beautiful. It's dog shit. Yeah. I'm such a good chef, I can make dog shit taste like sausage. Do you remember when I was playing Majora's Mask 3D? I think it was Majora's Mask, or was it Monster Hunter? And I did Gordon Ramsay. I did a skit of Gordon Ramsay asking why a dude at McDonald's lost his passion for cooking. Because that just flooded back to me for a second. Oh god, no. I knew that when I went to this McDonald's, I had to sort the chefs out. They lost their passion. They didn't seem to care about their work, about their job, about their cooking. Yeah, that was during Monster Hunter. Someone animated that? Because that I believe I made a little highlight for and put it on full sauce for some unknown reason. Hmm. 60 bonus HP. Yeah. Devil's food cake. After defeating a devil, I suppose that's about right. This game really wants you to stop playing a lot. Meanwhile, ARMS, in motion control mode, people complain that it makes their arms feel like jelly. Because you're, you know, doing, like, punching motions, and people go kind of mental with it. And that game does not warn you at all. Get clean. Gordon is cleaning. I admire your work ethic. Well, if it's anything Gordon is famous for, it's his work ethic. I want a new sword. Oh man, look at that one. Ah, it's beautiful. Sponge wants wicker vestments. Nick Cage should have that. Two-Faced wants polka dot gear. No, you get to stay Scoot and polka dot uniform. Devil's food. There we go. Extra MP. And HP. Two-Faced. Gordon could use a little more HP. And it tastes like shit. It's like the beginning of every episode of, what's the name of Gordon's show? You know, the one where he just, tells the people in the restaurants that they suck at everything. Oh god, no, 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 it's oily. It's fucking disgusting. Send it back, please. Oh dear. Kitchen nightmares, yeah, it's like... You know, he goes to like a shitty little diner that has 3 employees in the middle of fucking nowhere with like crust on the walls, and he orders the crab rangoon. Yeah, I'll take the lobster ravioli, the crab rangoon, and you've got a souffle of steak? Of buffalo? Like, he gets the most fucked up shit on the menu. No wonder it sucks. He goes to the middle of Nevada and asks if the lobster is fresh. That is actually 100% accurate. There have been times where he's getting lobster in the middle of the fucking country. There's a couple episodes. There are definitely a couple of episodes where he liked the food. I've seen... There's a compilation on YouTube, actually, where you can see every time on Kitchen Nightmares that Gordon Ramsay liked the food. It's rare. It's a couple. But sometimes I feel like he's taking the piss. He just kinda like... takes a bite, spits it out. No. 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 Joyous day. Haven't had one of those in a while. My smile's back. I'm as happy as a pig in shit. Adventurer, you've done so much for us. Let me show you my gratitude. Sharp stew. You rescued all the lost faces. Oh look, it's nice and sunny now. The dork lord guy showed up out of nowhere. Bill, was it? What hole did he crawl out from? No skin off my nose. I never knew how important a face was. Without one, you can't smile, for starters. I gotta make up for lost time. Even though Lucy does not smile very much. Mayor Pitt. When did the town get back to normal? Oh, that's good news. Very good news indeed. Oh, adventurer. What, the Dark Lord went to the castle? That's bad. We're done for. Crikey. Adventurer, would you go after the Dark Lord? Well then. Mayor's introduction. You'll need this to get in the castle. Oh, and please take care. No, I think, someone said these places shouldn't be serving crab, you know, au gratin, crab rangoon, lobster, truffle, you know, like, yeah, no, they absolutely shouldn't. These dingy, shitty places that don't do business should not attempt scallops, you know, and like crazy menu items. They should keep it simple. That's what Gordon tries to do when he revitalizes them, before they inevitably fail, of course. He's like, you know, he wants to keep the menu simple. Stick with a very easy menu that you can make work. Papyrus, huh? Alright, rest in peace, chat. You're approaching Greenhorn Castle. I'm sorry, but I can't let... Oh, you have a letter of introduction from the mayor. Unfortunately, this is as far as you can go in this demo. However, if I may say so, a grand adventure awaits in the full version of the game. Wait, what? No. Oh, that's a lot of game. I want to meet fearsome foes. Cat? I can be a cat? A tank? Over 700 weapons and clothing items. Jeez. Yeah, I mean, you sold me immediately, Nintendo. Okay. Okay. Wait, do you have new things to tell me? Okay. Oh, it's this again. I'm okay. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna watch it again and I'm coughing. I'm alright. I'm dying though. Just gonna die a little bit, Stan. I tried to mute myself before I coughed a lung, but I couldn't. I'm sorry. Look how many jobs there are. You can be a tank, you can be a bird, maybe. But yeah, this game is gonna be cool. I'm looking forward to it. I do want to show you something kind of neat. Neat. So this is the amiibo person. Fuck, isn't there a way to- how do you go through the Miis again? Is there even a way to do that? I want to go to Mii Plaza. Records? Go to your records. Miicast. Change actors, okay. Select a Mii from Mii Central, okay, so here, now, check this out. Do you remember last time? I was kind of expecting, like, a Vinesauce or something? Well, these are the most popular Miis, and I've been told that people have found me. People were tweeting this to me, actually. That is Pringles. That is Pringles. I don't think I'm here, actually. I think it's just a random thing. I think whoever you just managed to get at that moment. But I did have some people send me tweets saying they found Vinesauce, Vinny, and Vlinny. And Sponge. So wait, if I select a different character here... Okay, now it's random. It's been shuffled a bit, I think. Let's try one more time. Luigi, Duke Nukem, Pringles. I think this might be the same group from last time as another Gordon Ramsay. Slightly different looking one. It just seems like it's just a giant pool of characters. But hang on, I want to actually Happy mask salesman. So that's good to know. You can change some of the guards and stuff. Jordy and Morgan Freeman are guards along with Freddie Mercury and Papyrus. And you can even change the town. So that's kind of cool. If you get sick of having the same Dark Lord. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna be sticking with Bill for the entire time. I do plan on using the save file. I've kind of decided that I'd rather use this save file instead of starting a new one for the full game. So, I have a bunch of amiibo that are compatible. I'd need a list to really get all the good stuff. But I got Link's outfit. I'm assuming there's like a Samus outfit, so let me try to get that real quick. I need another Metroid game. Or at the very least, I need another game that Metroid is in. He's a pretty cool character. Is this an official one? Amiibo are so great. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. So you guys thought we were getting 2 Metroid games. Nope, 3. The armor value fucking sucks. But you can change the appearance. So. Kinda cool. I think Two-Faced would be a perfect candidate for that, though. So this is really good. This is a really fun game. I think when it comes out, we're gonna have a lot of fun with it. Chat likes it. I like it. We get, like, some return characters from Tomodachi Life. We get some new characters. The towns get populated randomly with, like, fucked up Miis from a pool of Miis. Catherine Janeway was in a relationship with fucking Sasuke, whoever that is. I don't even know. Nick Cage lost his face. This is a good follow-up to Tomodachi Life. It's different. There's slightly less emphasis on, you know, like the stories of the characters themselves and their interactions. Slightly less. And more so on, like, the, adventure. But I love it. That's exactly what it should be. It actually keeps me engaged. And, 700 plus items and stuff. It'll be a lot of fun. I think it comes out in about a month. So I'll see you then. With more Miitopia. I've been playing a little bit of Fire Emblem. I still haven't gotten that far. I think I'm gonna probably play more during some of my downtime this weekend, if I have any, which I doubt I will, but I'm gonna try to make some, just so I can, like, sneak the fuck off for a while. But anyway, I think we're gonna take a quick break, and then I'll return with Everspace. We'll see how that goes, and then if I can sneak in a little something else after that, maybe a couple rounds of ARMS, I will. But maybe not. That might not happen. I don't know. I'm not really feeling it. The salt is just too... It's just too much. So stick around for a couple minutes. We'll return with... If you haven't seen this game, it's cool as fuck. It's called Everspace. It's space. And it's ever. A lot of it. Be right back.